G'day! Welcome to Vintage Story. This is a condensed guide on making steel and how to set up the cementation furnace structure. If you want to know more about the finer details of processing steel, I'll have links in the description. But in short, steel is the strongest metal currently available in the game, requiring you to take the long journey of exploration, metalworking, and prospecting to make. You'll need a lot of materials like fireclay, bauxite stones, quartz, full stone blocks, mortar, and lots of coal, with optional olivine for better furnace blocks. There are 3 tiers of refractory bricks, the difference being the chance they become damaged once firing is finished and need to be replaced. Tier 3 needs you to already have steel. You can freely mix and match tiers of brick blocks. Step 1. Have at least 28 iron ingots, 12 for the furnace door, and 16 to be fired into steel. Hammer 12 ingots into plates and craft an iron door. If you're very lucky, you might have already found one in a ruin. Step 2. Set aside a fuel reserve. The coffin itself will need 40 pieces of charcoal or coke, this can't be mixed, and the underfiring needs 128 pieces of any type of coal. Step 3. Using your pulverizer, crush up your bauxite and quartz. While these only need bronze pounding caps, olivine will need at least iron. Combine these powders with fireclay to make raw refractory bricks, then start firing them. Step 4. To make mortar for these bricks to be, grind up 16 total of any combination of chalk, limestone, marble stone, and seashells, cook the resulting lime in fire pits with peat or better fuel, and pop the 8 quicklime you've made into a barrel with 2 liters of water, then shove in 8 of any sand block to finish. Step 5. With your bricks fired, mortar in hand, make 2 of the brick grating recipe to get 6 grates, and turn the rest into refractory brick blocks. Step 6. Prepare a stone coffin out of granite, andesite, basalt, or peridotite blocks. A hammer and chisel is needed to make the 2 coffin sections and lids, and they must share the same rock type. You're finally ready to build the cementation furnace. You'll need to be able to get under it, so you may want to place the furnace floor up a block or 2. Start with your 6 grates in 2 rows with a line of bricks to make the floor 3 by 3, then place down your coffin on the middlemost grates. Looking at the coffin and pressing Shift left click now brings up the overlay. The finished interior will be a 3 by 3 by 3 block of air with the exterior featuring an open chimney at the top and the iron door being 1 block in front of the coffin. Once the structure's finished, head on underneath. This is where we'll build the firing pit. The 2 blocks directly underneath the grates where the coffin is sitting need to be able to hold 2 piles of 32 coal. The easiest way to do this is with slabs or chiseled blocks. Leaving it open will likely cause the coal to spill out. Note, try to play your cheapest or most abundant coal under here, like brown coal. Their different burn times are ignored for steel. Don't forget, fill your stone coffin with layers of your 16 iron and 40 charcoal or coke before lighting these piles of fuel. Once filled, make sure the furnace door is closed and then light each pile with a torch. You'll have to come back and refill this with your 2 full stacks of fuel, as the furnace will take around 7 days to complete. You can check the progress by carefully opening the door and looking at the coffin. Don't worry if the fuel runs out, it'll just pause the progress until you put in more lit coal. Thank you for watching, I hope this helped you.